Alright, so yeah, I haven't made a video in a few days. Doesn't stop, obviously, just went for a haircut. Targeting very subtly with teenagers, which is something they've been doing the last few days, using teenagers and kind of prepubescent boys, like 10, 11, 12-year-old boys. So, go to the hairdresser, as usual. There's no one there, right? There's a guy having his hair cut, and one guy, as soon as I get there, about 7 or 8 people turn up, including 2 teenagers. They've got a little grin on and shit, looking at each other, like these 3 teenagers. I know they're involved. There's like a woman and a 10 or 11-year-old boy, and 2 kind of 16, 15, 14, maybe one looking teenagers, and they're just got like the little smirk on and giggling like little girls. Stood next to me with the phone out, looking at each other. That's what they like to do. And the woman, I guess, who's organised it, she's just like a confident look on her face. But I just give them my poker face. I'll just my blank face, and they soon stop smiling and smirking, and they look mad. They look mad. Like, I guess they expected me to react, but I didn't give them any reaction. But I target them back a bit, but I didn't do much. I just paid them no mind. So the hairdresser woman, she targeting me, doing a little cough behind me a couple of times, and she cutting my hair roughly, so I probably won't be going to that hairdresser for a while. A new person turns up, right, and she's rough with the hair. Something I've experienced quite a lot of the hairdressers, they've been rough, right? Not all, but one in Sheffield, I went in and they were targeting me, and I just didn't go. So yeah, and one of them mentions in there 777, something 777. That's to target me, because they use these spiritual numbers and angelic numbers as part of the targeting on me. Specifically 333, 444, 555, 666. These kind of numbers, 222 as well. Which is part of the psyop. It's not natural. Synchron. These things exist, but this isn't it. This is psychological tactic that's being used to try and make me think that it's spiritual entities doing this, whether they're angels or demons. But I know it's human beings that have researched this kind of stuff and are using it as part of the psyop. In this program, they specifically use New Age. They will use other things too on your background, but if you're Western, they will use the Christian theme heavily to try and deflect and hide the program. So right here, you're going to see another example of the cowboy theme. I'm with my friend. This guy just comes up looking like John Wayne, and remember the weather is chucking it down, right? So this is some gimmick that they've been doing. They've not just done this with me, they've done this with Nappy Head Roos as well. So the cowboy theme. This perp here on his phone. He talks to him. They acknowledge each other. It cuts out for some reason. I'm sure I filmed more than that, but cowboy theme, as you see. If you can't see, there we go. Notice how he's got it low, so it's hiding his face somewhat. And also, as well, I thought I mentioned, they've started copying how I walk. I walk like that, with both my hands in my pockets, so that they've started copying me to try and target me, right? So there's the cowboy theme again. Now, why are you wearing that in pouring rain? Okay, it's horrible weather today. Right? but targeting. It's part of the psyop, part of the theme they like to run, or are running. You know, they know going to the hairdresser. You know, this is example like all cars parked up with the lights on. There was a van parked outside the house.
So,
I lost the video. Oh, shit. Shall I show you?
Gonna get a haircut. Talked on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they'd be at the hairdresser because they'd listen in on your phone. You know, I shouldn't have said. My dad mentioned the hairdresser name, and
Accidentally.
They know
Mentioned
which
the name of the
hairdresser.
place, so I'm amazed.
Should be a car on the right. I think.
So that's why I feel.
Just turn the sound up.
There's that company again.
So, the taxi company that used to target me, they're using many. They're using two in particular right now. Barry's and Fox Cars. Those are the two companies they're using. So, let's see. This car is parked up with someone in it with the headlights on. I know there was a car before this. I'm sure I filmed it. Maybe you didn't catch it and I thought it did. Oh no, there it is. So, there was another car, Sentry.
So
Just there. I can't pause it, but there. So yeah. Yeah, and once again the cowboy theme. You know, it's pouring rain. It's not sunny, yet you're wearing that shit. Paid idiots, prostitutes. I've started referring to them as prostitutes because that's what they're like. They'll do anything for a bit of money. Gigolos. Whatever the fuck male prostitutes.
okay, remember this shit from Sheffield? Oh, I got one headline.
So
got one headline van. Old woman driving it, but remember how they send a subliminal message.
Yeah, so remember this company. If you watch my videos for a couple of years, they use the red driving theme, and then they send a one headlight as well.
Got one headline.
Which I believe, yeah, it's here. You can just make it out on this van.
Got one headlight van. Old woman driving it, but remember.
Right, subliminal message. Okay, then they use colours in this program. Specifically, these two colours are the main colours they use, and they've started introducing yellow.
How they send a subliminal message.
But mostly red and blue are the two colours they like to use.
Company.
Also, before I forget, my phone died on me that day, but they parked another car on this little street that I go to the garden that's had a Kurnauf. Like, so that's their little cult gimmick, is the Kurnauf Cornwolf bag. That's what they use. It's pathetic.
Red driving company or whatever it is. That's how they send us subliminal messages about again the yellow feet down there.
Yeah, woman. These are specifically, for some reason, it's always been women wearing these yellow coats. Which I'll show you. Just here, and a red one as well. Yellow and red. Okay. Yellow feet.
Down there. Yellow jacket.
And they park the car facing away, so I guess they thought, oh, I'll miss it, and then I won't catch it, but my psyche will catch it. But I'll just, I'll tell you what they were doing. So, I will load the next video.
No, it's not recording.
So yeah, coming to the garden. This is in reverse order, so imagine it going back in time to what happened. Ambulance, classic conditioning theme. We love to target me with the ambulance.
But
I'll always be seeing
Right,
ambulances when I go out, no matter where I go. And there is,
there it goes. Again,
struggle to get my
sending
phone on in time.
ambulance.
On the red
Red theme.
theme, red car, blue car, right? You get the idea. And the guy,
Red
I think
theme.
it was a Royal Mail worker in red.
We also sent the police while I was cycling, and I
Yeah,
couldn't get
sent
the
the-
phone out in time to get it.
So, we constantly use the emergency services in this program. So yeah, I mean, once again, female, yellow coat, right? Yellow theme. And it's always females, nearly all the time it's females wearing these yellow coats. So I struggled to catch it because I was riding at the same time, but I got it.
Also, I think these motherfuckers have broken into my shed because
Yeah, I went into the shed the other day and my bike's light was on. So I think they're starting with the gaslighting shit again. Okay, my light on my bike was turned on.
the light was off on the electric bike.
So yeah. This is next to, I believe, is the online perps sending the little threats. This was in response to a video about something. We were talking about how, people could be rebelling against government. They were trying to say, no one has guns in the UK. But I said, there's a lot of farmers with guns, and I guess they didn't like that. So this guy said, "Don't push it, pal." Yeah. Who do you think you are? You think you're fucking that? You think you're that cunt from fucking what's it called? Die Hard. You're talking like that, cat. Don't push it, pal. Faggot ass. You know what I mean? So I said likewise. You know what I mean? And they didn't respond back. Internet. They're trying to be hard on the internet. These fools, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's fucking idiots, man. That lets me know it was a perp that made that comment all along. But probably just some theme they wanted to target me with. I don't know, but whatever. But he just says, just because of my comment, he said, "Don't push it, pal." Push your shit back. Fuck you. You don't push it, motherfucker. Push your shit back with a crowbar. There we go. Here we are with the familiar broken brake light theme. Yeah, struggling to focus, but it does get it eventually.
It's not focusing very well.
Camera's ass, but I guess it in the end.
It's not focusing at all.
Try and show you.
I mean, the problems I mentioned to you with the phone, it's not focusing.
It's not focusing. Now it's in focus.
I don't know if you can make it out, but
yeah, now you can see it. See here. On here, off there. And of course it's the car that's directly in front of my dad's car, right? So one brake light.
This is a repetitive tactic that they like to do, along with the one headlight.
See, I can't focus. So I don't like this camera now. Push it, pal. Fuck you, bitch. So yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't stop. This is every day. Same thing every day. They do the same thing every single day, if they can. I mean, there's been a few days where I've not seen a one headlight car, but believe me when I say 90% of every week, I will 100%, yeah, 90% every week I will see a one headlight car at least once a day. Alright, seen one today. And they started with that bullshit covering their mouth. So
this is like the 4th time.
I think, yeah, we're back to where we left off. But, you know, they're starting to cover their mouth again. So I guess they're trying to say, be quiet, because I haven't made a video in a few days. But it's like, bitch, please, you know. I'm going to keep making videos. You can cover your mouth all you want. Do the hand signals all you want. It's not going to stop me exposing what you're doing. I'm still going to be talking about what you're doing. You're the one smirking, bitch, but I don't know why you're smirking, because you're prostitutes. That's what you are, prostitutes. You're degrading yourself for money. Okay? Not sexually, but you're putting yourself at risk for money. So you're prostitutes. Being pimped. You know that, right? You do realise that, right? So I want that smirk off your face, because you're actually prostitutes, male prostitutes, being fucked by the government. Got to do what your pimp says. You got to get him that shit, haven't you? Got to make him that target. You're not making him money. Well, in a way you are. But, yeah. This is what these motherfuckers have been up to. Yeah.